Earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground, and I will fear none of these things. If you shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings, dark waters rise and thunders pound, and was a war I going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your shelter, would you cover me? The world may shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now wind can blow, the rain can pour, the deluge breaks, the tempest roars, but in the storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your shelter, would you cover me? The world may shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me, the day when time no more shall be. I say, oh death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Welcome to Mood at Noon today, everybody. For those of you just joining us, today it's all about songs of home. And so that's my theme today. It's what the reality that we're all living right now, and so I'm just trying to kind of come alongside that. And yeah, I've got the pedal cam up and working here today, which is kind of exciting. And I'm hoping that it sounds okay. It looks okay. I'm going to go to the chat and just find out who is tuning in today. And see what's going on. See if there's anybody that remembers that today's live stream day. Okay, let's see if it's even going live. We don't even know that. Oh, there we go. Okay, Chris Lichtenberg is saying nice cam reviews. Great. So it's all sounding the way it ought to and all that good stuff. We got this thing happening over here. We got the pedals going over here. Sweet. All right, so I'm going to play a bunch of songs that have to do with home today. I'm going to get things started with a song of mine called Back to You. And goes something like this. wasted on the young ones. I was just like the prodigal son. So I grabbed my share of the inheritance, and I rode off into the sun. When your luck runs out like it always does, and your fortunes fall like a stone, when nobody knows you in this lonely old world, it's when your soul remembers home. Get up to every road that leads back to you. I know I've been gone for far too long. I see that it's all come back to me, and it's home where I belong. We run from the devil in the shadows, from the shapeless and the unknown. The same fear keeps us from the angels, so we walk in this half-light alone. Where can I go when I'm feeling like this? For the deep, dull aching inside, your own heart says you gotta turn yourself in, 'cause there ain't no place left to hide. We get up to every road leads back to you. I know I've been gone for far too long. I see that it's all come back to me, and it's home where I belong. Sometimes you come on like a wildlight, burning my whole world into the ground. This time you're like a strong wind, bringing me round and round and round, round and round and round. But can I do every road leads back to you? I know I've been gone for far too long, but now I see that it's all come back to me, and it's home where I belong. Well, it's home where I belong. Oh, well, it's home where I belong. All right, a song called Back to You. That's from a record that I made called Landing back in the day. Yeah, it's almost 20 years ago. Made that live record here in Hamilton. Welcome to Vigo in Spain and Christine Jenkins. Everybody's watching the press conference. I get it. Everybody's tuning in. Are we going to go back to life or what's happening? Claudia Santiago, how are you feeling, my dear? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing good, and I hope that you're bouncing back. Nice to have you join me today. So, all right. So I'm going to play some songs for all my friends out there in Facebook and YouTube land, having to do with the subject of home. What's your favorite song about home? Don't say "Sweet Home Alabama," please. Allison, nice. You bought it at Redeemer University back in the day. I love it. Yeah, man, Redeemer, back when we had like actual live gigs to play. I remember those days. Good times. Okay, so I'm going to play, let me just see here. Kind of made a list of some home songs that I would play today. I'm going to play a song called "There's a Place" for Allison today. Because if you bought that record, you'll know that this song is on there as well. All right, this is another song about home. I got 2 songs about home on that record. So, something like this. All right. So tired, we're so tired of everything. All the constant running and the dead-end streets. Feels like no one is listening. Just 100,000 islands in a river of tears. Well, now where do I begin? 'Cause I can't believe what I've been living in. We're so far away from you. I need to hear your voice, break the silence of my room. 'Cause I believe that there's a place somewhere for you and me. Far from the life I know, this old house I call home. Show me where, show me how, and I will follow you. I would give my heart just to be where you are. How long has it been since I felt so free that I could be myself? Feels like no one coming back again. Well, hello now, stranger, who you been all these years? A fool till my soul got wise. I was blind till the scales fell right from my eyes to a color I have never seen now. It's a deep eternal blue. It's a new impossible green. I believe there's a place somewhere for you and me. Far from the life I know, this old house I call home. Show me where, show me how, and I will follow you. I would give my heart just to be where you are. Now that it comes to this, I can't believe leave it all behind. It's an endless and winding road. Who knows what we will find? 'Cause I believe there's a place somewhere for you and me. For from a life I know, oh, the soul has a call. Show me where, show me how, and I will follow you. I would give my heart just to be where you are. I would give my heart to be where you are. Yeah, there's a place from Landing that goes out to Allison today, dedicated to a fan who has been around for a while with me there. They're great. And you also won the first house concert. That's right. That's right, Allison. I remember. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're, I hope you're, yeah, I'm glad you're singing along. That's awesome. Hope your family's doing really well and that you're feeling good and you've gotten through this whole experience unscathed from COVID. Man, it's we're trying to make it all the way through here with no COVID in my family, and we're doing pretty good so far. So there you go. Living in Kansas now, crazy. That's nuts. What the heck brought you down there? I guess the military, hey? Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you finding me all the way in Kansas with this this broadcast here today. Home Where I Belong by B.J. Thomas. There you go. By Christine Jenkins. That's a great little suggestion there. I'll have to check that tune out. I do not know it, but I will look forward to hearing that. And Phil Tyers is joining us. Nice, Phil. Thanks for being with me today, man. That's awesome. Say hi to the whole Tyers clan for me, if you will. That'd be awesome. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of Tom Waits for you. All right, this is a song called Coming Up to the House. So if, your house is a home, and then this is all about the ultimate home, the celestial home, the place where all are welcomed, all are invited, whether we show up there in a timely and intentional manner or not. That remains something that is somewhat up to us. But there's a whole bunch of things that I believe are just given in this life. And one of those things is grace. Grace is given freely. That's why it's called grace. There you go. So this is all about grace, I think. I think that's what Tom Waits is talking about here. We'll see what he would say about it. But that's how I interpret it. So let me know your interpretations of this song. This goes something like this. Maybe I'll play it. Actually, I might just play it. Yeah, I'll play it. Drop D, capo 2. All right, we'll try it out here. Well, the mood is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only thing that you can see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. Well, all your crying won't do no good. Come on up to the house. Come down off the cross, we can use the wood. Come on up to the house. Sing, come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. Come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, there's no irons in the fire. Come on up to the house, and you're singing lead soprano in the junk man's choir. Come on up to the house. Well, you're high on top of your mountain wall. Come on up to the house. Know you should surrender, but you just can't let it go. Come on up to the house. Sing. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. Come on up to the house. Life seemed nasty, brutish and short. Come on up to the house. And the seas are stormy and you just can't find no port. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. Come on up to the house. Sing. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. Oh, won't you come on up? Come on up. Come on up. Won't you come on up? Come on up to the house. Yeah, yeah. All right, that's a little song called Coming Up to the House by Tom Waits, who's got a lot of great songs about home, coming home, and all that good stuff. Oh, man, brings me to mind of so many of his tunes. And I just want to say some hellos to some people here. Massachusetts, or any song by Boston reminds me of Chris Lichtenberg of home. Yeah, I wish I knew any Boston songs on the solo acoustic guitar. But those gigantic mixes are just so big that I just really, yeah. I've never figured out, I mean, I did it with Rush, so you'd think I should be able to do it with Boston as well. I just haven't put my mind to it, and it took a while to kind of come up with those arrangements of the Rush songs, just because, you know, they're complex. So there you go. So I will, when I can set aside the time, I will definitely try to tackle some Boston. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to, you know, reconfigure it so that a mortal can sing the song, because Brad Delp was one of those guys that just had a sky-high voice that was just, you know, impossible to replicate for most grown men you know, that haven't been physically altered in any way. So there you go. All right, well, let me just see. I'm just going to refresh the page here and make sure I got all of the chats. Do I have all the chats? Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, it looks like chats have kind of gone down for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'll see what I can find here. There you go. Chris says, laugh out loud. All right, so there's a little song for you here. I'm going to do this one here. This is called Salisbury Hill by Mr. Peter Gabriel. And why Salisbury Hill? Well, because we are going live today on the Peter Gabriel fan page. So this goes out to you guys here today. up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city lights. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. Here was something to observe. He came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. Did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, they come to take you home. Yeah, back home. To keep it silence, I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day, although my life was in a rut, until I thought of what I'd say. Which connection should I cut? I was feeling part of the scenery, walk right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, keep my things, they come to take me home. Yeah, back home. When illusions spin a net, I'm never where I wanna be. In liberty she pirouettes, just when I think that I am free. So I watch my empty silhouettes, who closed their eyes but still could see. No one taught them etiquette. I believe I was shown another me. Today I don't need a replacement. Show them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, you can keep my things, they come to take me home. All right, a little bit of Salisbury Hill there for you. One of the greats from one of my very favorite artists. I do a whole Peter Gabriel night sometimes, and so I'll try to do one of those sometime in the next couple months. Time to come back and play some more of those Peter Gabriel themed events for the PG page here on Facebook. Shout out to Warren Vlass and all of the cats over at the Peter Gabriel fan page. I just listened to Rolling Stones podcast recently, and they were talking about, they did a kind of whole sort of oral history of Genesis in light of the fact that they're touring again. And they're touring, without a new album, and it's been 14 years since their last tour, and they're not going out with Peter Gabriel. And I found out that Peter Gabriel actually sat down with them and said, hey, can we just do like 2 or 3 or 4 shows of The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway? I want to do this whole technical thing with it and do something cool. And they said, no, we got to do like 40 shows to make our money. It would just cost so much money to do it that way. We're just not inclined to do that. So he didn't want to do that many shows, so he said, nah, we're not going to do it then. But it almost happened. We came this close to a Genesis reunion a few years ago. and they couldn't, yeah. It's kind of a weird thing, to kind of not be in a band and then kind of try to call the shots when you try to get back, together with those guys. I don't think, politically, it was probably a fraught situation for everybody involved. But we, as fans, almost benefited from their negotiations. So, so I learned that for the first time. Didn't know that. So the things you learn on podcasts, I tell you. All right, well, why don't I do a little bit of a song that I just listened to. I just listened to this one before starting the show here today, because I thought, what are all the songs about home? Well, there's a song called Home by Michael Bublé, beautiful song. So it might be nice to do that one. Let's try that again. All right, it goes something like this. Another summer day is come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I just feel all alone, just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, maybe how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words will just cold and fly. You deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. Oh, I gotta go home. Another airplane, I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I just gotta go home. Let me go home. Too far from where you are, I wanna come home. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. This was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day is coming gone away in Paris and Rome, and I wanna go home. Oh, let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people, I so feel all alone. Let me go home. Oh, I miss you, Let me go home. I've had my run, but baby, I'm done. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. It'll be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home. All right, a little bit of Michael Bublé there. Never sang a Michael Bublé song in my life before, but there you go. Diego says, from Italy, very compliment. Thank you very much. Thanks for the compliment. That's awesome. And Welton Silva from Brazil, thank you very much, man. And I would love to perform a concert for my friends in Brazil and Italy. So you guys tell me what the time zone is, when I have to start the show to get the most people. You guys can host it, invite your friends, and we could do it. Just message me on Facebook or YouTube or wherever and let me know, and I would be happy to do that. That'd be fun. You can email me at jacob@jacobmoon.com as well. Also, if there is if there are people here who are enjoying the show and want to donate to it, there is a tip jar in the description of the video. So you can take a look at that and see if that's something that you want to do today. Every bit of that support helps me to keep going as a musician. So thank you for that. I want to thank Christopher Lichtenberg for your donation today, and to Phil Tires as well. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys. If there's other people who want to donate and maybe even request a home song, let me know what that song is, and I thank you in advance for your donation. I appreciate it, guys. All right, I'm going to do a song now called Beg, Steal, and Borrow. And this is a Ray LaMontagne song. And great singer, songwriter, raconteur, and all-around cool guy. And it goes something like this. So your hometown's bringing you down, or you're drowning in the salt and the chatter. Are you gonna step into line like your daddy done, watching the time and climbing life's long ladder? You've been howling at the moon like a slack-jawed fool and breaking every rule they can throw on. But one of these days gonna be right soon. You'll find your legs and go and stay gone. A young man full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. A young man gonna make a stand. You beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. All the friends that you knew at school, they used to be so cool. Now they just bore you. Pulling the plow, so quick to take to grain like some old mule. A young man full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. A young man gonna make a stand. You beg, steal, you borrow. Beg, you steal, you borrow. Dreaming of the day you're gonna pack your bags, put the miles away. Oh, grab your girl and go where no one knows you. What will all the old folks say? So the whole town's bringing you down, or you're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. Are you gonna step into line like your daddy done, punching the time and climbing life's long ladder. A young man, full of big plans, thinking about tomorrow. A young man, I'm gonna make a stand. You beg, you steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow. All right, a little bit of Ray LaMontagne there from Gossip in the Green. Was that the name of that record? No, it's God Willing, the Creek Don't Rise. That was the name of that album. So good. Love that stuff. And Lydia Gessler is joining us today. Thank you so much, Lydia. If you want to host a little bit while you're here, my host fell through for today, and so we're hostless tonight. So just say hi to everybody, welcome them, let them know that we love to have them here at Moon at Noon. I would do it myself. My hands are busy and my feet are busy, as you can see with the pedal cam. So yeah, lots to do here on my side. So any help that you can offer would be just swell. That'd be awesome. All right, here's a little song. Goes something like this. Live on a battlefield, surrounded by the ruins of the love we built, and then destroyed between us. The smoke has cleared. As I stumble through the rubble, I am dazed and seeing double, and I'm truly mystified. My new home is a shell filled with tears and muddy water, bits of broken heart all around. There is desolation, scenes of devastation, of love being torn apart. I live on a battlefield, one where not a single drop of blood was spilled. No less horrifying, sweet memory of a bygone situation, shattered, alone and battered, lie scattered all around. My new home is a shell filled with tears and muddy water, bits of broken heart all around. There is desolation, scenes of devastation, of love torn apart. Everything that can has gone wrong. It's gonna take spine just to carry on, like a drowning man coming up for air. I'm looking for another survivor. Can't see one anywhere. My home is filled with muddy water all around. There's bits of broken heart on my world. It's filled with desolation, scenes of devastation, of a love being torn apart. I live on a battlefield, live Paul Carrick. Actually, no, that's not a Paul Carrick song. That's a Nick Lowe song. That's who it is. Nick Lowe, great singer-songwriter who wrote with Elvis Costello, played with Elvis Costello for years. So many great home songs out there, but that's one that I really like. I Live on a Battlefield. It's a bit evocative. It's kind of cool. So other songs that I would do today, maybe I would do a little bit of U2, maybe. Yeah, it's a great little song here. Go something like this. All right, let's try this one here. And you know it's time to go through the sleet and driving snow, across the fields of morning, lights in the distance. And you hunger for the time to heal, desire time, and your earth moves beneath your own dream landscape. Oh, on borderland we run. I'll be there. I'll be there. Tonight we'll build a bridge across the sea and land. The city walls are all pulled down, the dust of smoke screened all around. Faces blind like fields that once gave no resistance. And we live by the side of the road, on the side of a hill, as the valley explodes. Dislocated, suffocated, the land grows weary of its own. I'll be there so long. Oh, come away, you come away, you come. Oh, come away, you say, oh, come away, you come away, you come. Oh, come away, you say, how the wind will cry in the winter time. This old blast line and walks, no spoken words, just a scream. The sea and land, see the sky that pours and rain. She will die and live again tonight, tonight. And you know it's time to go through the sleet and driving snow, across the fields of morning to the lights in the distance. Oh, don't sorrow, no, don't weep. For tonight at last I am coming home. I am coming home. All right. Join me tonight for a whole night at 9 p.m. of my favorite songwriters, all right? It's a long list, folks. Got lots of favorite songwriters. Everybody from James Taylor, Jackson Browne, Paul Simon, Joni Mitchell, Ron Sexsmith, Todd Rundgren, Peter Gabriel, so many great songwriters. And so just join me tonight, if you can, for a whole night of just very diverse and eclectic mix of songs, all right? If you enjoyed today's broadcast and you want to donate to what I do, it helps to keep me going. I have no other way to kind of make a living playing live besides this. And so I do this 4 times a week on noon and 9 on Thursday and Friday. Try to get it all in 2 days. So thanks for, joining me for what is kind of a test broadcast in a way of the new pedal cam. I'm going to watch it back and see how it looked and sounded and all that good stuff, and make some adjustments and try to get it even better for you tonight. But thanks for joining me. To Bruce Whitehouse, thank you for being my supporter, and thanks for the shout out about Patreon. That is a great way to to support what I do. And yes, you made a good comment. The U2 lyrics are much more intelligible when coming out of someone else's mouth besides Bono's. Really anyone, really, frankly. Sometimes it's hard to understand what he's saying. But I love all the misheard lyrics. I love that so much. It makes me laugh. And thank you, Dante, for your compliment about the Rush songs. I'll try to play some Rush stuff for you tonight as well, because Neil Peart, one of the great lyric writers of all time. So he deserves a definite shout-out tonight. Yes, indeed. So, right, Pat, exactly. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Pat, Bruce, Lydia, the whole gang for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you tonight at 9 p.m. for more music. Thanks a lot, guys.